Dear, Gerry. Hello, my love. Would you like to have your Gerry? I know, Fifi. And Fifi. Perfect. Thank you, bunnies. Very well done. Good morning. Sorry we're running a little bit behind today. There was a wee incident that had got out of control. So I had to clean that up first. But good morning, Palin and Gal and G-Volt and Tracto and Max and Thomas and Hamish and Annie and Nick and Minion and B and Zara and Rob. And Sarah. Oh, it's just a wee down the side of the litter tray, but it started like, let me give you I'll give you your breakfast because you are a little bit behind. Was it me? It was me. Me, did we? Oh my goodness, bunny. Making a little bunny tornado there. Good morning, Mana. Maybe it was Alex because he's out the house today, so maybe he did it and then he ran away. Good morning, Motara. Basically, I know I've said this before, but the bunnies tested positive for this thing. Good morning, Harry. They tested positive for something just very nasty. So now when they wee, we have to clean it up with bleach, otherwise they risk reinfecting themselves whilst they're currently on their suppression meds. So you have to be really careful with, like, every time they wee, it's like, okay, get the rubber gloves and the bleach and the vinegar and you have to start cleaning it up. But the problem is, because I was cleaning it up, Gerry was all like, because he's very cuddly in the morning, and he kept coming over and trying to, like, see what I was doing, and I was like, Gerry, my love, this is bleach, you have to go away. So I kept on having to, like, distract him. But I only, like, obviously I couldn't touch him with either of my hands because they were dealing with the wee. So I kept on just having to, like, smush him with my face, give him lots of kisses, keep him distracted. Good morning, David. Morning, Emma. Radioactive pea bunnies. But what happened yesterday was one of them had done a wee and I was cleaning it up, and then as soon as I'd cleaned it up, Gerry came over and was like, this smells weird, and he just weed all over it. So I was like, but I just don't know why they've got into the habit of weeing them. I'm hoping, my name is Ira. I'm hoping that when I take them home for Christmas, if they're in a different environment, maybe when they come back, it might reset their habits and they go back to just going in the litter tray. But fingers crossed. Hamish, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Panda, good morning. And Ryan, good morning. But yeah, oh my gosh. Very just one tiny little bunny wee suddenly becomes a whole routine. Sorry, Fifi, I'm stealing that tuft. But yeah, that's just how it's gonna be. It's like I have to a factory wee set, yeah. It's just like I have to bleach their litter tray every night now, which isn't just add some time onto the routine, the nighttime routine. Oh, Fifi, have you finished pellets? It's not like you. Hope that wasn't an uncomfortable lie down. Come on in, Haley. But yeah, dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. Good morning, Cyan. But I guess it's just one of those things that as long as I've looked after bunnies. I've never really looked after older bunnies. So I guess there's just new territory being trod with every day. And I'm just there's probably gonna be other things that I'll have to wait, did you just not realise? Oh, it's just that she didn't realise there was still more left. There is one underneath you as well, my love. There you go. What's happening to that wiggle sniffer? Do you not know they were there? Lily, thank you very much for the 15 months. Just over a year, and I spent most of it lurking. Well, if you're comfortable lurking, you're very welcome to lurk. Is that nice? I was thinking it's not like you to... I mean, oh my goodness. I don't know if it shows up because she's quite short-furred, but she's molting like crazy at the moment. She's very, she's got these tufty little cheeks. And she's got this little like tufty, like sea bunny skirt going around her tummy as well. And she currently has medicine on her face as well, because they've got this medicine that really sticks to stuff. And she accidentally like got the syringe, like booped her face with it. So at the moment she's got this little dot of medicine right in the middle of her face, bless her. Dear oh dear. Oh bunnies. It's a week till Jingle Jam today. Can you believe? Can you believe? I actually started working on my Jingle Cats last night. So I've made a Premiere profile and I've put everything in, and I've sort of cut it down, but if I get more, because I've asked various yogs for some things, so if anyone else sends anything else in, then I can squeeze it in. Do you know when we're getting a schedule? I'm pretty sure they maybe said one was coming out today. I think so, if not maybe the weekend. But yeah, I think it is in the next few days that it's coming out. Jingle Jam, yes, there will be a collection of games. It is all for charity. I don't think Kirsty is doing a Jingle Cats this year. I think she did mention that she had an idea for one, but then I don't know if she if I got my wires crossed and it was actually for something else. Does that mean you can leak now? Well, it's still I have seen a rough cut of the schedule, but I think it is moving around still. She storyboarded one on stream. Yeah, I thought she said something, because she asked me in Rithian to draw something, and I thought she said it was for Jingle Cats. But then I was like, she is working on something else at the moment, so I was like, wait, was it for that? But yeah. Yog's main channel already leaked one of the games. I think when the Yog's main channel does it, I think they're allowed to say it's an announcement rather than a leak. I think that's the the crossover. If any of us do it, it's a leak. Surprised Lewis hasn't leaked. Well, I guess he can say the same. If Lewis says it, he can be like, no, it's an announcement. If any of us do it, then it's a leak. Although I guess it depends what time it is. If it happens after announcements, then it's fine. What is Jingle Cats? Jingle Cats is, how would you describe Jingle Cats? Basically, the tradition is when we open up the first day of 2 weeks of charity streams, raising money for 12 different charities. Jingle Cats is, so the first day will be like, usually usually it's like 11 till 2, we'll be decorating the Christmas tree and office cam and everyone just sort of hanging out and getting excited. And then 11 till 2 is, it's like Tom and Ben, like warm up, I think, usually. And then 5 till 8. How have I forgotten this? That happens every year. 5 till 8 is Jingle Cats, isn't it? And then that's basically Lewis and Simon, and they watch through videos that Dav has gone through, and he'll like write notes on an Excel spreadsheet of which one, like little notes saying like, you know, not great but got a good ending or something. And it's just Christmas themed videos that contain cats. And there's such like a rich lore of history to it. There's all the, like, as soon as you hear like meow, 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 then you know it's Jingle Cats. There's just various things that will have happened for years, or various things that happened last year that they reference. And the one guy who does the Jingle Cats every year, and he's got his turkey hat, and yeah, it's just it's very difficult to describe in all of its glory. But that's usually how the first day goes. What happens after Jingle Cats? Is it usually like that's not when TTD is it? What normally, I can't even remember. Oh, it is TTD. Oh, okay. But yeah, trains, that's the one. It's always a fever dream. It really is. But that's usually like, there are certain staples of Jingle Jam, and that first day is like, usually, you know what to expect. There'll be donations, there'll be cats, there'll usually be drinking. And then there'll be trains, which I'm guessing is usually involving more drinking. So yeah, it is good. Oh, geez, yeah, I don't know if there'll be any Grussy this year, or what this year's Grussy will be. Was that 2 years ago? Wasn't last year, was it? It all I've been watching a lot in my office. Oh, it all sort of like, it's difficult to separate out different Jingle Jams. Looking forward to Benga. Do they normally do Benga on the hype stream? I don't think I've ever been able to watch the hype stream, I'll be honest. I think because I've been I've usually been like in the office for the setting up bit, and then I'll go home. So then I miss that, and then I'll watch Jingle Cats at home. So I think it's the one that I always it's the one thing that I don't think I've ever seen all the way through. The only stream that every year I've watched for Jingle Jam is Pratesh. Pratesh is the one where we always donate during that one. And that's the one I'll always make sure I sit down and watch. Good morning, Chef. But yeah, you'll be at work when Jingle Jam starts. Oh, this will be the first Jingle Jam I've watched live in years. I always watch Protect. Yeah, it's nice. It's just nice boys being nice for nice reasons. But yeah. Oh yeah, Nosy with his dollar drives. He's very good. But yeah, looking forward to it. There's some good things I've seen on the schedule. But again, I think a few things are moving. But there are some good things going on that I'm very excited for. Some I'm part of, some I'm not part of, but still very excited for. Just that they're happening. So yeah, I'll do an announcement in the Discord when the schedule is posted. Ooh. Hello. Hello, little Banooies. Oh, Gerry, look at you. He's wearing his pajamas today. Am I going to be doing bun streams most days? I will do bun streams. I think there's one day. As far as I remember, I think there's only one day when I'm in the very first slot. So I think every other day I should be able to still do bun streams. I think it is just that one day. I still don't, truth be told, I still don't know what Shadow's plan is, cameras wise. I don't know if she said anything, but it's whatever she's comfortable with, I suppose. I mean, Jingle Jam can be a nice time to like get used to being on camera sort of thing. I think if I remember rightly, that's how I was thinking back to this the other day. I remember there being like a donation goal for Rythian Cam because it was back in a day when he didn't really go on face cam at all. Whereas now, can't get enough of his blooming face, can you? It's everywhere, all the time. But yeah, it's just funny how, like, I guess I was the same. I never used to do face cam, and then I did a 12-hour stream, and I was like, well, I guess I've seen every face I'm ever going to pull now, so may as well. But yeah, Rythian Cam, best cam, yeah. I've been abandoned. Oh, there you are. Hello, Fifi. Oh yeah, I've heard that Zoe has started going on cam too. I mean, it's one of those things that it's, you know, you don't have to. If you're not comfortable with it, that's absolutely fine. People have their reasons. But it is nice getting to see Rythian's face a lot more than I used to now, just because I miss him. Will there be a New Year's Eve stream, though? What normally happens on... What normally happens on New Year's Eve? Does anyone have any New Year's streaming traditions? I'm trying to think what I did for New Year's last year. Oh, Nosy does a stream. Ah. Oh, nice. I remember I wasn't able to last year because we had New Year's plans, but they fell through because one of us was ill. But I can't remember which one of us. But the New Year's plans that we were meant to have, we are definitely doing this year. So I won't be doing any New Year's stream. But I won't be joining that nosy. Look at that little nose. Little nose. They used to do it in the first few years. Well, I guess Jingle Jam used to go on till the end of the year, didn't it? It used to be the whole month. Which was before my time sort of thing. Because I joined in 2020, which wasn't really the year for for doing Jingle Jam. Oh, hello. Hey, I wasn't sure which way round you were going, Fifi. So yeah, my year was the first year that they cut it down, I think. Or was it shorter before then? I can't remember. But I think it was definitely a very good move, cutting it down to 2 weeks. I think it gives firstly it gives people more of like a focused time to come over. Because I guess if you're traveling all that way, you know, you want to make sure you're going to see everyone that you want to see. And if it's 2 weeks, you're like more likely to have crossover. But also just, keeping everyone's energies up and keeping a bit safer as well. I remember during lockdown time seeing the New Year in Animal Crossing. Oh, that reminds me of when I was little. And I used to go around my friend's house for New Year's and we would spend it in Animal Crossing watching the fireworks. But that was obviously... Oh, I'm trying to think what Animal Crossing that would have been. One of the DS ones. But yeah, but yes. You're working on New Year's. I remember having to work New Year's Eve a few years ago when I worked at the vet, and it felt very strange because there was a dog who had eaten chocolate, and it was this spaniel that had really long ears, and I had to hold their ears back whilst they threw up, and I was just like, just like the party goers. with the drinking escapades. It's me holding back the hair of a vomiting friend. But then lockdown year, I think 2020, we spent New Year's in Red Dead, because we played a lot of Red Dead online to hang out with each other during lockdown. Morning, Stephen. And no joke, my friend's nan still logs onto Animal Crossing. Oh, that's so sweet. It's really lovely. The fireworks are very nice. Yeah, we used to hang out a lot on Red Dead Online. So we all went to a tavern for New Year's, and as the countdown happened, we started a bar brawl. It was slightly chaotic, but that was really nice. That was good memories. Because it did feel like we were all together, sort of hanging out. Morning, Walnut. But yeah, Animal Crossing and Red Dead were they were good saviours during lockdown. But I can't think what we did the year before last. Because we used to, back when we lived in a place in Bristol called Totterdown, there's a real sense of just sort of community in that area of Bristol. So we would go up to the top of this hill. Well, it wasn't really the top, it's halfway up. There's a little green. And hello. And we would go up there and just watch other people's fireworks, because you could see around the city. And people would come and they would just hand out champagne and stuff, which I wouldn't drink because I don't like champagne, but it was just nice, just people bringing stuff along. And then it was the local florist would come and hand out flowers and stuff. It was very lovely. Morning, Glitchy. But yeah, that's how we used to spend it, but then we moved away from Totdown, so we don't do that anymore. How do the buns cope with New Year's? The buns, funnily enough, they don't mind fireworks. They've never been bothered by them, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you very much for the follow. But they, it will be strange noises that bother the bunnies. Things that I can't hear because they're a mile away that, morning, Pot, that they're suddenly kick off about, whereas massive sporadic loud bangs, they're just which is odd but good. Thank you for these kisses. Morning, Night Charm, how you doing? Noise is like really hitting his head. Yeah, bless him. Well, that scared Tabs. I don't know if it bothered the bunnies at all. Can I get this random dollop of medicine off your face? I feel like I'm just pulling your floof out instead, Fifi. Oh. Look at you. Petting 2 buns with one hand. Need to go and pick up Gerry's medicine later. And then he won't be wanting to give me as many kisses anymore. I've got this song in my head now, the meow, 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 meow. Oh. Gerry eating my trousers? No, he's giving me lots of lovely kisses. He's a snuggly boy today, aren't you? Oh my gosh, neither of the Buns advent calendars have arrived, Darkstar. I ordered 2. Neither have arrived, so I really hope that they do. I hope Bristol Post isn't being a pooper again. I mean, last time I complained about Bristol Post, I ended up getting 3 parcels in the space of an hour, so maybe I should get complaining. I get an advent calendar for myself? No, I didn't in the end. I forgot. I was too busy focusing on getting presents for other people. Present? I forgot. I did sort of vaguely look at some, but then I was just like, meh. It will be a present enough opening up advent calendars for the bunnies. I'm trying to decide how to do their forage one. I think both buns are bigger than my old chihuahuas. Ah, do you remember how much they weighed? Oh, at least one. She was 1.8. Yeah, the bunnies are 2.3, I think. So I'm being very thorough now, Fifi. Thank you. So yeah, they are bunnies. I always forget if they're 2.3 or 3.2, and I always have this pause of like, wait. Hang on a minute. There's quite a big difference when it comes to it. Oh, Fifi, look at you. Oh, you coming up, baby boy? Hang on, let me give you more of a platform so you're not just wobbling around on one leg. Hello. I'm just gonna stay here. Good morning, Beru. Is this a sign that it's getting into winter time now? You're both becoming super snuggly. Look at you. Those snuggle buns. Good cleaning. Yeah, I save so much money on water. I never have to have showers anymore. Because just got this wonderful cleaning service. Definitely saves on the water bill. Here I am in the waters. Are we doing this side now? Thank you, bunnies. I think Fifi is caught between whether she wants to give kisses or... You want kisses, don't you? You're hoping that you can tempt him into giving you smooches. Deep, 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 deep. Oh, well, that was nice. My leg is very soggy now. But I feel very loved. Oh, are you sneaking up behind me? Sneaking? Are you sneaking? Good morning, Darius. Oh, Vivi. She's like the palace cat. Peeking up. Peddling Griff video in Discord. Griff jumping around like a bun. Ah! I do love Chi-Chis. They are very sweet. I know they can be little monsters, but I still love them for it. I'm always looking at Chi-Chis when they're in at the rescues like, could I? They had a little sausage dog in at the rescue recently, actually. Oh, I'm very excited because I missed out on going to Dean Farm Trust on Halloween, but they're having a Christmas open day and I managed to get tickets. So yeah, I'm going to be going along to that, which I'm excited for. There's one thing that it says that they're going to do karaoke, where we sing carols to the animals. I think it's to the Shetland ponies. So hopefully the ponies will appreciate that. I guess there's some mention of... Well, there's some mention of horses in any carols, or is it just ass? Maybe we should be singing to the donkeys instead. Okay, this is going to cause controversy, but there is no banana today because the bunnies are having banana every day with their medicine. So because they're having it every day, I can't give them any more as a treat. They do have a treat, but it's just not Nana. I'm sorry. They've well, you can tell Arn. Look, Arn doesn't have to know. He's in the office today, so we can all just pretend that they did get banana, and he can just live in glorious ignorance. But yeah, because Gerry is about to start another medicine, I'm like, oh, I can't. In case I need to give him banana with that one too. I can't banana him out. Gerry, you're really getting in there. Oh my gosh, this boy. I just want to squeeze him. And love he. Oh, you know the horrible truth, yeah. Yeah. And the poor bunnies have to know it too. A boy. He is a boy. Good morning, Sambad. I saw this TikTok the other day that was this person saying, they were saying how, like, in day-to-day life, like, how did they word it? They were basically saying that they don't believe in, you know, like, gendered things and gender norms and... you know, stereotypes and that sort of stuff. But it was like me when I'm talking about myself and day-to-day life. And then it was like me when I'm talking to my cats. And it was just like, who's such a boy? And then they were like, who's my little girl? And stuff. And they were like, what's wrong with me? But it is so easy to just be like, look at this boy. Oh, he. Dear oh dear. You're really getting in those little ears of yours, aren't you? You're really getting in there. I always think that it can't feel... Like, I mean, obviously they're bunnies, so they're used to it. But imagine having your entire foot in your ear, trying to get a scratch with it. Not a scratch, trying to get an itch. It just, doesn't feel like... I mean, when you look at the size of their feet, it just doesn't look like the most accurate tool for the job. But I guess it's what they've got. And they must... I guess maybe their ears are designed for having a foot in. Is that good, Gerry? You're still going. I mean, I've just let you lie down, but I'm gonna give you your treat now, I'm afraid. Gerry, if we're quiet, you can get a head start. Well done, Fifi. Aww. Whenever she washes her face, it squeezes out her eye goop. She cries a little milky tear. It's only when she washes her face, though. There's a teeny tiny little bit there, Fifi. There you go. There you go. She's like, it's because of the way she squeezes her face. Was that nice, Fifi? Was that nice? Oh, she's tidying up the hay off the rug now. It's me. I keep on smushing hay all around because Gerry during that treat, Gerry got a tiny little oh, we might be about to clean it off. He got a little drop of water on his nose. Oh no, he does still have it. Oh, I think it's about to go. He's just got a perfect little droplet on his snoot. I have thought about doing bunny ASMR videos because it is funny how people eating is very like, ugh. But then bunnies and other animals crunching is very lovely. I like to watch videos of porcupines eating. Do you still have it, Gerry? Bless him. But yeah, I keep meaning to get one of those proper little mics to do it. Get like well, not like a proper mic, but get one of those little phone mics that plug in. Please do if it's easy to do. I mean, will they eat their munch every day? Good morning, lazy butt. So I'll just have to set up a camera for it. There's a person who does it, but I'm trying to think what the name of the bunny is. Oh, it's like a Dutch bunny. As in Dutch breed. I think they're actually American. Love his fluffy bits around his ears. Sometimes he accidentally scratches his fluff into his ears and then it annoys him, bless him. I want to get some recordings of Loki's purring and see if I can get a loop of it to send me off to sleep. Ah, I guess that is very like pleasant white noise. Cat's purrs. I've often wondered if I would fall asleep easier to the sound of ducks, because I find ducks very relaxing. When you're by a proper duck pond and you can just hear their little like I find that really relaxing. But I've never asked Alexa if it's possible. I guess because I've not checked with Alex yet if he'd be okay with ducks. Because I had an annoying thing last night, which I get sometimes, where the audiobook I'm listening to, if I just start tuning into it, it will just keep me awake. And I got to that point where I was like, oh, I'm being kept awake by this now because I'm listening to the story. Sarah and Duck would send me to sleep. That is very relaxing. Lemon water duck. Are you going to flop? Just buy a duck. I don't think I've got the space for a duck. Or the pond. But yeah. We use the Discord quack sound effect to remind a friend to save their work. Aww. Hang on, I'm going to squeeze in next to the boy. Whoop. Hello, baby boy. Build a pond in your backyard. Oh, we don't really have the space. It would be just one pond. That's all it would be. Dress up as Sarah. I think two of my friends did that. Oh no, wait, was it my niece? I think maybe my niece was Sarah for Halloween one year. Because she's got a little duck toy of the actual, like, duck. Same time trimming grass. Well, at the moment, our garden is concrete. So, although some grass has broken through. So I guess I could buy a very tiny lawnmower for it. Sarah and Duck is a British TV show. It's very lovely. It doesn't have a soup dragon. It's got lots of other lovely characters though. It's got the moon. What more could you ask for than the moon? It's one of my favourite TV shows. I mean, children's TV shows. Talking back, yeah. But it's very lovely. And it's got a donkey. I think Duck is my favourite though. Oh, and the shallots. You've got lovely shallots. Convinced we're not a real country sometimes. Oh, that reminded me. Yesterday, I had a beans on toast for lunch, and I only used half the tin of beans, so today I can have the other half. What a good day. What a good day when you can finish off the other half of a tin of beans. So I thought you were talking about yog talks there. I filmed, well, I say I'm going to stop giving anything away. Shush. No more leaks. No more leaks. But yeah. Teehee. Week 2 Jingle Jam. I did the same. Yay for leftover beans. Oh my gosh. Love them. Love them beans. A filming has taken place. Yes. Good morning, Ostov. Oh, Gerry, you're making me sleepy. I think I had very strange dreams the last 2 nights, but I've been too sleepy in the morning to record them. I need to have a dream to record, actually, because we're running out of we need to record 2 more comfort zones before Kirsty comes down for Jingle Jam, and then we will be caught up for the year. We won't have to record any more until the new year. You aren't by any chance an upcoming Yomp guest? Are they having guests on? Guests on? I think I know someone who has done it, but I don't know if it's secrets, so I better not say. In fact, is it giving it away that I know that there's guests? Just no. What's a guest? Your guest is as good as mine. If it's Lewis, then that's out. Okay, well, there you go. The knowledge. Knowledge. I don't know what Yomp is. So Yomp is a podcast it's Ye Oldie Movie Podcast, and it is Booth, G, and Simon, and they, I was going to say they take it in turns, but they take it in the turn of a roll of a dice to see whose film they watch, and then they watch it and they talk about it. So you get a mixture of things that are... You're talking about this on Comfort Zone last week? Yes. Because we had G on Comfort Zone yesterday, but that won't be out till the... Is it the 16th? Is that a Saturday? Or is it the 19th that's a Saturday in December? I'm trying to think. If the 1st is a Friday... Is it the 16th? I think the G episode should be out then. So yeah, we need to record 2 more, because then it will be the Saturday just before Christmas, and then the Saturday before New Year's. And then, yeah, we should be done. Booth has an interesting taste in films. Yeah. This week we get to find out why you wake Alex up whilst being asleep. Well, I thought you did, but then I forgot that we had a guest episode in between. So this Saturday is actually a guest episode. And then the week after that, you'll find out what it was. Who's the guest? Sarah. Lovely Sarah Yogtok is the guest on this Saturday. And I've hopefully got some nice guests that are lined up for next year. Sarah from the hit show. Sarah, yeah, we tried to get Duck, but he's too busy with other appearances. So we had to settle for Sarah. I was on the bus with the vets of Pandora listening to the podcast. That bit came up and I started laughing. Oh, I'm glad that you laughed. Not that you had to go to the vet, of course. Do you know what? I've reached out to to two people to be on the podcast, and it's people outside of the network. So all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to send them an example of the podcast that isn't just us talking about Yogscast things that people won't know if they're not part, if they don't know. Because we are a bit naughty with just being like, oh, and then Rithian and Xylus said, and people who don't know sort of thing. So I suddenly had to think like, oh, what's an episode that... Is this the 3 pound and a handy incident? Yes. So I suddenly had to think like, what's a good episode that's not going to be like Yogscast heavy? So I sent them the Adam Phillips one in the hope that we wouldn't have just talked about random Yogs things and that. But it's so long since we recorded that one. I'm like, oh, geez. I hope that's a good example of us sort of being... Rob, yes. It is indeed. But I remember there being a good episode in one of like the very early episodes, but I can't think which one it was. But yeah, the live episode this year is a perfect example of comfort zone. This is the problem. Some people we want to think that we're more sensible than we are, because I worry that if we're just ourselves, it'll put people off. So, but then again, I've sent them the episode now, and I was thinking the Dr. Simon one. I was thinking that one too. I went with Adam Phillips because I was like, well, there's less likely to be. But I think Dr. Simon, Simon's one is one of my favourite ones we've ever done, just because it was our first in-person one, so it felt a lot more natural. Whereas a lot of the time, because of the Discord delay, there'll be times where we both talk over each other a bit. Because that's just the way it do be. I know some people who record their podcast online will do it with webcams on, just to avoid that sort of thing happening, because you can see each other and know when the other's going to interrupt, sort of thing. But yeah, just go in voice. It would be nice to record more in person. Just have to kidnap Kirsty. The one where Zyla scared you into waking up is a particular... honestly, I don't know why that scared me so much. Of all the things to wake up screaming because of, and it's just lovely Zyla saying hello. But yeah. Dear oh dear. Where did Alex and I meet? On the internet. So, back in the days of MSN, there was another messenger called, was it called Trillion or something like that, or Trivian? Trillium? No, that's a band. It was something like that. But basically, I started using that. I can't remember why, but I started using that, and I went to my friend's house and I logged in on her computer, and for some reason it combined our MSN lists but only part of it. But anyway, I was looking at MSN one day and I saw that there was this person called Alex on there, and we got talking. And yeah, this was when I was about 16 or so, I guess, maybe, no, I would have been a bit younger, maybe. I remember chatting to him, and I remember his profile picture. I remember vague things, but then we didn't talk for 6 years or something, maybe longer. And one day he got back in contact. I can tell you when it was. It was 2008 on the 21st of September. He sent me a Facebook message, and we've talked every day since then. The rest is history, or modern day that we're actually living right now, so it's not really history, but still. It was Trillion. Yeah. It allowed you to use different types of messaging service in one. Yeah. So I used that, but for some reason, I think because my friend was logged in on the computer, I guess it just went, oh, you want me to add these two? And it just combined them all. So yeah, I think Alex was like a friend of hers, who was a mutual friend. It was either that or there was, back in the days of MSN, people used to randomly invite other people into conversations and you'd end up with these big group chats that you didn't know what was going on. It might have been that. But either way, that is how we somehow ended up on each other's MSN lists. And yeah, he went to university in Cambridge, which isn't too far from Hertfordshire, so I went to visit him one day and we just knew, just bloody well knew. Well, I mean, we didn't actually go out for about 3 years after that, but we were good friends, the best of friends, and then became married. More than friends. Hearts represent. Ooh, Hearts crew. Ganymede, thank you very much for the follow. Testing your MSN name to song lyrics, yeah. Yay, Hearts gang. Oh, I get to go back to Hertfordshire in a few weeks. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, for any Hearts gang, the second or third, I can't remember, episode of Falklands is all about Hertfordshire. They go to the Stevenage barrows and stuff like that. So I'd recommend listening to that one. It was very, marry your friends. Honestly, yeah, marry your best friend. I'd recommend it. I'm a Stevenage Hearts crew, so don't get too excited. Well, you can hear them walking around Stevenage. They go near the Asda. At one point, because Tim Downey is from Hertfordshire, so at one point Justin asked him, like, oh, did you have, how does he word it? He's like, did you have many run-ins in Stevenage or something when, like, have you had much to do with Stevenage? And he says about how there used to be an R price and that he used to go to. But then at one point they say, like, oh, it's very lovely, but also very depressing. And I was like, yay, Stevenage. Stevenage used to be my like go-to cinema, so I only really used to go there. I'd get the train there, go to the through the car park to the cinema, sometimes go to the Hollywood Bowl, but other than that, leave. There used to be an R price in my town as well, but then it became maybe like a Virgin music shop, and then it closed down, and goodness knows what it is now, some sort of bag shop or something. I think everything's changed since I was back home. But yeah, but yes, well, I guess it's time I ran away. I grew up in Cambridgeshire, but I'd never been to Hertfordshire. It has some very lovely places, Hertfordshire. It has some, like, I mean, where I'm from, a very woody part of it. It is Becky's birthday today. I think she's streaming, but maybe later. I don't know if she's streaming. Oh my goodness. I don't know when she's planning on streaming. You do get to do the rage. Who do you want to send us away to, Rob? Sniffer? I went to uni. Galleria was where it was at. Oh my gosh, yeah. The good old Galleria. I did go to the cinema there sometimes too. And there used to be a shop in the top top floor of the Galleria called Moist that I used to go to. Oh, should we go to Visti? We can go to Visti. But yeah, I used to go there, and because they actually, Moist would do trousers that were tall enough for me. So I used to go there for my Moist trousers. It's very lovely. But I just imagine that's long gone. I mean, last time I was at the Gallery, I remember there being a TK Maxx. But my first ever cinema birthday was in the Galleria. But it used to be, what was it, like a UCL or something? It wasn't an Odeon or whatever it is now. Rating in big minute. Nice. Wow. Everyone, I hope you have a very lovely day. I won't be back on this channel today, but I will be on Yogscast for Kirby Craft later. Will she finally finish the kitchen? Find out today on Kirby Craft. Can I do a task that I've set out to do for once? Maybe. But yes, everyone look after yourselves. And Fifi, are you going to hump Gerry? Be good. And I will speak to you later. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Oh, kisses. Oh, thank you, Fifi. Thank you for my kisses. Kirsty and Rythian argue never. They never would. Oh. I'm trying to get a good angle of the kisses, but I'm too squished. Too squished in. Oh, I'm going to go and have beans on toast. What do you think about that, Fifi? What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Don't think you'd like beans, would you? No, you're already full of them. Bye-bye. Raidcon, thank you, Chef. Thank you. Bye-bye. A boop.